Today on the show I'm talking with Dwayne Klassen and discussing some of the challenges that men are facing today and an amazing movement that Dwayne has started called the Remarkable Man Project. So please enjoy this inspiring story. Well, hello, I'm Natalie Ledwell and this is The Inspiration Show. Now today I have my special guest, my passion peep, is a gentleman by the name of Dwayne Klassen. Hi Dwayne, how are you?
I'm doing great.
How's lovely Calgary at the moment?
Calgary is great. I got the sun streaming in. We're having an unusually warm winter. Mm-hmm. I think we're hitting 10 degrees Celsius today. I know it's not quite San Diego weather, but it is fantastic for up here.
Wonderful.
We're being spoiled.
Now, I've actually met you through an incredible project that you're involved with at the moment, which we'll talk about a bit later. Mm-hmm. But what I want to do is go through and ask you our Passion Peeps question. So initially, the first question is, what is your background? Can you tell us a little bit about your story? And, I don't know whether it was an easy road for you, but what got you from, to where you are today?
Sure. What you can't tell on the video is that I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4".
Wow.
And even though I'm quite tall, I played small a great deal of my life. When I was in my teens, I suffered from anxiety, shyness, but I ended up breaking through that because I wanted to challenge myself and doing things that really pushed the envelope for me. And so I discovered that sales and marketing and personal growth was going to be the road that I wanted to go on. And someone challenged me. And it was interestingly enough, I was at an Anthony Robbins seminar years ago when he was just breaking into the industry. And in fact, he did a lot of his beta testing in Canada. Mm-hmm. And so I was in one of his audiences and someone said, Dwayne, you could do that. And of course, coming from my background in regards to being shy and introverted, are you kidding me? But it sparked something in me, and I realized that I wanted to be in some capacity in transforming lives. And so becoming a professional speaker became the direction that I wanted to go in. And so over the years, and it hasn't been easy, but it was what had to happen in order for me to be the man I am today. Mm. And so I've been a consummate trainer, speaker, and serial entrepreneur. I tend to do things that really push what it is that I'm meant to be doing here. And so I've been in the music industry, I've been in the transformational industry, I've been in the game development industry. My sister and I actually invented a game years ago called Get Talking. And it was wildly successful. Toastmasters picked it up all across throughout the world. And so I love creating things. I love inventing things. And I love putting things out there that is my mark in the world. And so it's never been one of those straight line paths, but it's something I would never, ever redo or take back. I just love where life has taken me, and it is what it is now.
Yeah. Because what I find is often it's like fine threads or like a series of events that gets you from, not knowing what you want to do, struggling, whatever, and then living the life that you live now, because for some people we don't realize that one little event, that one little thing is just around the corner. So what were some of those things that happened for you to get you to this point?
Well, I had what I call my perfect storm. Mm-hmm. About 5 years ago, I had created a outdoor advertising medium, and we were actually taking this to the world. And within a short period of time, we were about to take North America by storm, and even Australia, Europe wanted our product, and we raised a lot of money, and we had offices in Las Vegas. I was living the life. I had everything that I could ever want, and I had the woman of my dreams in my life, and I also had a 7-year-old son. Well, my perfect storm started when I manifested some partners that weren't as ethical as I hoped they would be, and ended up going through a really nasty proxy battle. And it was about 18 months of just draining everything that I built up. And as men, we identify so much of who we are with what it is we do. And as this was starting to spiral down, I was starting to spiral down. And then about 15 months into this battle, I found out that my 7-year-old son from a previous relationship wasn't mine.
Wow.
And so I continued to spiral down even more. And the woman of my dreams, my fiance at the time, she was witnessing a man become less than what she originally thought he could be. And I had all the tools and the training that should have left me at the top. But I had spiraled down where she just said, you know what, I don't know what to do for you anymore. And so that ended that relationship. So in about 18 months, I had lost my multi-million-dollar company, my son, and the woman of my dreams. So there I am. I basically had nowhere else to fall. But I remember one of my mentors, Les Brown, he said, if you're going to fall down, fall on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. And so that inspired me to really start looking at my world. And what I was doing, Natalie, is I was pointing. I was blaming a lot of my world on external circumstances. But as you know, there's always three fingers looking back. And I had to take full responsibility, and I realized that, oh my God, I was the common denominator in all of it. And you are an expert in the law of attraction, so you know that, okay, everything that I was experiencing, I put out there some way. So I had to change that. And so I was originally wrote the book, Showing Up, Essentials to Living the Life You Know You Must. But I had written in there about men, specifically. The last chapter was called The Conscious Manifesto. And I wanted to do something special for guys because I knew I wasn't alone on this journey. Because in that, I did a lot of research on men, women, relationships, societal trends, ancient wisdom, everything that I gave my hands on to really identify what I was going through. And I realized that there was something missing. And so my mastermind group said, Dwayne, what you're just doing here with this conscious manifesto, you mentioned this remarkable man. That intrigues me. And so they said, you know, the showing up thing, it kind of feels like you're telling me what to do. But this remarkable man thing, I want to be a remarkable man. So they challenged me to rebrand this whole showing up thing.